In this video we're going to look at May 2018 edition of the White Dwarf magazine. Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk. In this video I'm going to look at the May 2018 edition of the White Dwarf magazine. If you are new to this channel, then please do feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, as well as battle reports and painting tutorials and much more, and you can hit that bell icon if you don't want to miss a thing. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so here is May 2018 edition of the White Dwarf magazine, and as to be expected, we have the Idoneth Deepkin on the front, and of course there's going to be a lot about them inside. There's also a free game, which we'll be looking at in this video. So yeah, as always, we're going to go page by page. Quick look, we have Meet the White Dwarf team, we have a little bit from Matt Kay, as always, we have the contents, and we don't really look at the contents too much because we're going through every page. Anyway, so Planet Warhammer is all the releases. For this month we've seen some already, the Reavers and the Thralls, both of them there, for the Idoneth Deepkin. And we've got all the characters, so we've got the Eidolon guys, Tidecaster, and we've got the Skull Scryer, the Soul Render, Lotan, Volturnus there, and of course the Gloomtide Shipwreck. All these are now at least up for pre-order. So next, coming on the 12th of May, will be the Akhelin Guard. They are the guys on the sort of eels, and then you've got the shark as well, which is the Alopex. So it's £30 for 3 of them, and £27.50 for one of them. We then have the Leviathan, the big sea turtle thing, £70 for that, and the new paints as well that we've seen already. So coming up after the Deepkin, or alongside them, yeah, because these will be the same weeks, Deathwatch is coming up, new codex for them, a new codex for the Harlequins as well, and we have the Eldari Webway Gate, which will be up for pre-order on the 19th of May, and that is only £25, which I think is really good value, considering how large it is. That is a Wraith Knight in the middle, so yeah, they're huge, absolutely huge. So yeah, quite impressed with that price point. I think that's very good. Definitely be picking up one of them. We have the Doom Lords for Blood Bowl. Loads of little extra bits. There's a Chaos Chosen pitch as well. There's dice, card packs, and a journal as well. So lots of stuff for Blood Bowl. And that's all up for pre-order now already, I believe. Also the Van Saar gang, who are also up for pre-order right now for Necromunda. Really cool. Can't wait to get these. Cannot wait to start selling the bits for them as well. Necromunda has been very popular for bits, and you know, you can see why, because they're just awesome. And Gang War 3 as well, so if you want the rules for them, that's where you'll find them. The licensed games, as always, there's a little bit about the licensed games. Adeptus Titanicus Dominus, a little bit about there. It's Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay as well. A little bit from Forge World, just the Termite. Really cool. I quite like that. We have Black Library, and there's a Neferata hardback book, which is pretty cool. Wolfsbane for Horus Heresy. So many Horus Heresy books now. I tried to keep up with them, but I've long since fallen behind. Contact bit. There's even a little painting question with an answer as well, which is very cool. Temporal Distort is looking at an old White Dwarf, and I remember this one back in the day. It's October 2006. all about the orcs for fantasy. Lots of stuff for them, lots of releases no doubt. And Tomb Kings, Bretonians, nostalgia. I'm getting started with the Tau Empire. So, whole section about getting started with Tau. We have designer's notes on the Idoneth Deepkin. As you'd expect, with any new release, there's always the designer notes. Get some nice close-ups of the minis as well. All the little sea creatures are down there, which is pretty cool. They've got their own names. So, GW going into a lot of detail with them. They're not just fish or shells or whatnot. They do have their own names, which is, I think, is pretty interesting. And the Leviathan as well. A section about that, and the Spirit of Mathlan as well. The miniature I've just literally finished painting up, and we're going to have a size comparison video for that coming up very soon. Heavy Metal Masterclass is all about painting markings on beasts and monsters. Certainly will come in handy for some of the Deepkin stuff, and of course there are some examples here. So very useful. Collecting, we have Scions of the Furnace. We have a really awesome AdMech army. How awesome probably doesn't even cut it. Really, really good. Love the paint scheme. Takes a brave man to paint a lot of white, but they do look fantastic. Little conversion corner about one of the knights. A little bit of conversion work on there. See the little guitar pipe, sort of string pipes using the leg. Really cool. That one's got like the bit from that Skaven Plague Furnace, is it, I believe? And the Screaming Bell kit, so really cool. He's going up on there. And then there's a little painting thing for them as well. So Golden Demon, we have Winner's Challenge. So it's like a champion of champions, so a lot of Golden Demon winners going up against each other, and of course, as you'd expect, the quality of the miniatures here is just out of this world. I just love the sort of how clean these look, especially here. Like, you know, you see some entries where there's like just loads of blending and non-metallic metals and that, but then you know, there's not so much of that here, but the colours are just so clean and crisp, and it just looks absolutely brilliant. And that is pure talent, definitely. As you'd all expect in the Golden Demon categories, just brilliant stuff. I'm going to look at this stuff for ages. And we have just a few of the releases, as we always do, for the upcoming codexes. No box for the Webway Gate, interestingly. Maybe they hadn't designed that by the time this went to print. We have a battle report. So it's Tau versus some Ultramarines. And Silver Skulls. Take a look at the board. I like to look at the boards. Really cool. And yeah, we're just going to skip through so I don't give away the result to any of you guys. And then we have another battle report. So this is the Soul Siphon. This is the Idoneth Deepkin versus Legions of Nagash. Quite a big points difference. 3,780 for the Idoneth and 3,940 for Nagash. It's really interesting how GW don't balance their points or power levels in these. You know, normal players, I'm sure I speak for most of us, we always try and play like 2,000 points and get as close, if not on them points, but GW just seems to throw that out of the window and just play sort of roughly similar. And maybe the armies are balanced enough for that, I don't know. We'll take a look at the board. This is the board that was being built in the last month's White Dwarf. And for those who recognise it, it's a very cool article. And again, let's skip through. I don't want to give the result away to anyone. and I like to read them back later on as well. And then we have the releases for the Arden of Deepkin. Interestingly, I haven't actually seen these boxes yet. Obviously that's not out yet, but this is boring, but for me it's interesting. The text is in the middle rather than at the top. That seems strange, but I guess it's just because the image get in the way, although I don't know. That just seems strange. I don't know if the actual box actually do look like that or not, but that's weird. That's very strange. Hall of Fame with a perfect composition. So, yeah, I guess this is all about different parts of the miniature, trying to work together, trying to get like a shape, like you see these triangle shapes they're using there, poses and stuff like that. That's really interesting sort of subject matter to focus on, so I'm sure that'll be a very good read. Could come in handy for any of you converters out there. So Tale of Four Warlords, has added some really large miniatures to their armies, and the Beast Claw Raiders have now got a giant. Very cool. His feet must be freezing on that snow. Daughters of Cain, of course, I've got Marathi. And they also Medusa, and they got 3 Medusas. And of course the great unclean one for the Maggot King of Nurgle. It was actually built as a Rotagus. And the Legions of Nagash have got the Mongol, which is a brilliant miniature, and there's loads of Deadwalker zombies as well. Next month, they're going to paint a wizard, sorcerer, or otherworldly magic user to add to the army. That could be quite interesting for the Beastclaw Raiders. We have the new game, which you can play on the back of this White Dwarf, Jewels of the Crystal Labyrinth. Now I have an issue with this because, you know, there's a lot of rules here. There's a lot of rules, and there's these things as well, and that's great. But when I close the White Dwarf up and we use this to play on, and we want to look at the rules, you can't. Your models are just going to go flying off. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So, does this have to come out? Because, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Oh, I see. You need like 2 White Dwarfs by the looks of it. I see. So you actually need 2 White Dwarfs, you and a friend, I assume. And that doubles up as a game board. Yeah, if either of you want to look at the rules, you just can't. Yeah, I don't think they thought that through too well. If that is available as a PDF to print out, then yeah, I suppose you can make your own quite easy. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't think that through. Unless I'm missing something, do let me know. Next up, we have rules for Venator bands for Necromunda. I'm very, very excited for this. If you're a fan of like the Blanchitsu stuff, then these rules are for you, because you can just make anything you want for Necromunda and have a gang. So if you've got your random Blanchitsu stuff, you know, you could literally make a Necromunda warband with rules with Venator gangs. These are probably the best rules you could use, in my opinion, for that sort of stuff. And yeah, very excited for this. When I heard they were going to do this, I was very excited, and here they are. And yeah, it's brilliant. And you can have a gang of hired guns, so you could use the forge-rolled ones, or just make your own. And Necromunda is so fantastic for that, and that's why I love Necromunda, or one of the reasons I love Necromunda. And speaking of Blanchitsu, this is a really, really cool one this week. Probably one of my favourite warbands I've seen for a while. So yeah, I love the big thingy here. I don't know what to call it. It's called the Rust Beetle. As you can see, it's made out of an Imperial Knight. I think a Dune Crawler legs, and just various other pieces, and it's just awesome. Regular guys, I love sort of the helmets on them. I think they're really cool. Probably just made out of ball bearings, and it probably does say in here. certainly read it through. But yeah, I absolutely love this warband. And the little pet as well. Very cool. And here we have another warband. It equally as amazing. I love the guy on the bike. Really, really awesome. Yeah, really good Blanchitsu. If you're a fan of this stuff, which I am, and regular viewers know I am, then yeah, you're going to like this one. Really, really good. So, paint splatter, we have the usual just page on all the stuff. Then we've got paint and deepkin. The Hellion King as well. So very useful if you want to paint yours in that colour. And lots and lots of stuff on him. We also have a painting guide for the Doom Lords as well. So I don't believe there was one last month, a paint splatter, and yeah, they've made up for it this month for sure. Okay, so we have the readers models, always amazing stuff. That's quite an honour jewel, quite interesting. Absolutely love the model of the month this month. Yes, the work on the blue is just amazing, and the yellow actually, fantastic. We have a Mortarion there, looks awesome. And we have a spotlight, so pretty much the Age of Sigmar box there. And just the usual stuff at the end with Warhammer World. And I didn't realise there's a 30th anniversary reprint of Realm of Chaos. If you ever go to Warhammer World and you see it, just buy it. Don't even hesitate. The book is amazing. I actually have the original, and when I go to Warhammer World in a couple of months, I'm going to see if I can get it. If I can, so yeah. And I'll probably be tempted to pick up loads of other stuff, but who knows. We have in the bunker, just the usual White Dwarf team showing off their stuff. More of the awesome Tower Army. And then there's Marathi as well. Absolutely stunning. It's good to see Marathi in different colour schemes. So, as always, I'm sure you guys want to see what's next month. We have the Portents Unfold, a return to Glazer's Creek, Golden Demon, Hall of Fame, new rules, designer's notes, Blanchitsu, and much, much more. So who knows what we'll be seeing then. There are rumours that Orcs will be the next 40k army, and we've got Imperial Knights still to come, so who knows. So yeah, that was May 2018 edition of the White Dwarf magazine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again very soon. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. You can also click that bell icon to be notified when a new video has gone live on this channel. On the screen now are 2 more videos that you may wish to check out, and a link to our Patreon page also. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.